work here on YouTube.
Awesome.
Okay, we got it. Okay, welcome everybody. Okay, we got it. Okay, welcome to today's Facebook and YouTube Live. Glad everybody is tuning in. If you're just jumping on here, today's video, we've got Tatum and Shayden joining us, and we've got a lot to talk about in today's video, a lot of things. So they just came over, they picked up some in and out, and we had a good time catching up already. So we're excited to be spending time with all of you. We have people tuning in from all over the world. So I'm going to read some of those. Denise is tuning in from Arizona. Sarah says, well, hello, cuties.
Hi.
They are cute. We're so excited for them. Over on YouTube, we've got Chris joining us. Hillary is from Long Island, New York. And Darlene is from sunny Oregon. Darlene, I didn't know it was sunny in Oregon right now. That's great. What part of Oregon are you from? Shayden, you were just in Oregon, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I was up in the Portland area, Sherwood to be specific.
Sherwood.
Yep.
Sherwood. Okay. Chelsea's tuning in from Arlington, Washington. Deborah's from Indiana. Colette is from Liverpool. Tammy says these kids grew up way too fast. They did. They kind of grew up right before your eyes. We had Shayden and I were just talking about this. He works at Walmart, and you had a gal come in that's been watching since the beginning.
I did, yeah.
And she stopped to say hello.
Yeah, since the gender reveal.
Since the gender reveal. So shout out to Elena. I know that you watched these. What was she like?
She was really sweet. Yeah, she just said hi. She was checking out, so we didn't get to talk long, but she seemed really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we've got amazing people that have been so supportive of you guys. Tracy's tuning in from New Zealand. Amy's from New Zealand as well. Let's see. We've got, this person is from Norway. Did you go to Trondheim? Is that how you say it?
I did go to Trondheim, yeah. I think I flew into Trondheim S, and yeah, it was really pretty, really pretty there.
You've been to Norway.
I have been to
That's
Norway.
pretty cool. Okay, we've got some questions we are just going to dive into today that have been pre-submitted. So if you have questions, I will read some of those questions. If you guys have them, you can type them into the comments as well. Okay, your first question is from Sam K. Biz. How did the two of you meet? And you'll have to talk a little louder so they can hear you.
Okay.
True. Do you want to take this one?
Okay. Me and Shayden, we met in high school in our foods class.
Mhm.
So that's the place to meet people, I guess.
It was a cooking class, so we got to learn how to cook, and then we flirted with each other. I knew she liked me like right away. She made it pretty obvious, so that was fun. But yeah, and
Do you remember what you were making?
we made a lot of things.
Yeah. There was this one time he stole my entire bowl that I made of cinnamon sugar for, I think we were making churros or something.
Mhm.
And I had to make a whole new bowl. And I was so mad at him.
funny.
It was, no, it was not.
So you flirted over cinnamon
I
and
think
sugar?
the first day was knife cuts. I think we were learning how to like cut like carrots and potatoes. And I remember watching her. She took like 10 minutes to cube this potato perfectly. And I went up and I ate it.
A raw potato.
She was so mad because it took her so long. And it was really funny.
I love hearing stories of how couples meet, and I think your story is so sweet. I think I have a spammer. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I don't know anybody from Denver, Colorado. But yeah, it's just fun to see how people met. And I think there's such a sweetness to your story because the two of you have known each other for over 3 years now. And 2 of those years were long distance, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because the 2 years I was up in Wyoming, we had to do long distance. So we did long distance the first year, and then we did medium distance the second year.
Medium distance.
Yeah.
So you guys would meet up. What was your meeting spot?
I would drive to her.
So you didn't come all the way to St. George because she was going to school, what we call up north, not in St. George.
Yes.
Okay, next question is from Rodriguez, NAB3. Who's older?
Me, I'm older.
Shayden.
Yeah.
By how much?
8 months.
8 months.
Yeah, 8 months, and I'm a grade ahead. So
Yeah, Shayden's a July birthday, so you will be turning 20 this summer.
yeah, this month.
Yeah, so he was one of the youngest in his class when he started school. Oh yeah, that's a total scammer. Authorize the payment of $1,000 for the recent order of an Apple iPhone. I didn't order an Apple iPhone.
Might have been Logan.
Dang, if it's Logan, then we're in trouble. Okay. Next question is from Margaret 23. When are the two of you getting married?
We're getting married August 2nd, so in about a month. We're super excited.
From tomorrow.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm like, I still hadn't picked out flower girl dress, any of that. So last night, I haven't told you guys this, but I was up till about midnight looking at stuff after I had my work done. I was like, I have got to get on this. So we're excited though. We're so excited for these two. It's going to be fun. Okay. Next question. Oh yeah. Is Elena. I met Shayden at Walmart on Saturday evening. What a great young man. You did a fantastic job raising him. I think he makes it easy. He's just always been a good kid. So as part of wedding plans, Tatum and her mom had this idea of doing centerpieces, right? Or you're wanting them on a centerpiece?
Yeah.
Of photos, but they're going to have like a side-by-side picture of when Shayden and Tatum were the same age. And I think that is the cutest idea. So I've been feeling all nostalgic over here as I've been going through old photos, and it just brings you back, all those memories from now all the way from when you were a baby. Okay, next question is, what are Shayden's college plans now that he's graduated?
College plans. So I am getting married to Tatum, and then we are going to go to the same school up in northern Utah. So we're going to Utah Valley.
Utah Valley. So he's transferring to be at the same school as Tatum.
Yeah.
That's going to be so nice.
Yeah, we're excited.
We're excited.
It's a fun school.
Sorry, that wind's kicking up and you can hear it. Okay. Next question. Will you both be able to go to school full time when you marry?
I think we both plan on going to school full time and then working part to full time, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, that's our plan.
And are you able to transfer to a Walmart up there?
I'm not sure. I might just get a new job just to kind of have some more
Change it up.
experience. Yeah, my other job's been getting really boring. Like I kind of know a lot of stuff, so there's not a ton to learn, so it gets pretty dull. So I think it'd be good to change it up.
And you were going to school, I actually haven't mentioned this, but Central Wyoming Community College, and you were there to play soccer and you got your associates. And so there weren't a lot of places to work in that small town.
It was that or like Wendy's or McDonald's.
So you picked Walmart.
I did, yeah.
And you get a little bit of a discount by working there.
Yes, it doesn't discount a lot of things, but it does help. Yeah.
And
they had
some good deals.
It does help. Yeah.
And they had some good deals. When I'd come visit you and we'd stop by Walmart, they'd have like children's clothes for $1. You bought shoes for $1.
Yep.
And Walmart's been having lots of good deals right now too. Like again, $1 for t-shirts or $3 for basic t-shirts for boys. Like that's great. It's great. Okay, let's see. We've got some comments that have come in over here on YouTube. Chelsea Cameron asks, are they going to register anywhere? Tatum, you want to answer that one? Do you guys want to answer that question?
We are registered on Amazon. I'm not sure how to find it. I think you can link it.
Yeah, so I will link it. For those of you asking, I will link it in the comments, and then it'll take you to their wedding registry. And Tatum just started working on it. So she may be updating it with some different things. They're just starting out. So I am happy to share that. Tania Cox says, I love you guys. That's your cousin. She's so sweet. Tania, I love you. That was actually how I met your dad, is I was babysitting Tania, and she was about 4 or 5 years old. She's so sweet. Did you know that story?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So we love her. Okay. Next question. Okay, we already did those. Have you picked a honeymoon destination?
We're still deciding. I think we're pretty set on doing a cruise.
Okay, I've talked to your dad a little bit about that because I think we were going to help pitch in with what we can for the honeymoon. So we are excited. We're Is this supposed to be a surprise for her? I didn't know how you could.
No,
Okay.
No.
You guys tell each other everything.
We
You
would
communicate so
we
well.
need to plan our outfits.
I know,
I
right?
couldn't
Like, what
stress
kind of
it.
swimsuits do I need to bring?
Stress me out.
Yeah.
I need to.
Okay, that's exciting. So we'll let you know as soon as they make those plans. Let's see. Will Shayden, okay, this message comes from Libby. Will Shayden continue soccer at the new school?
So I'm still kind of thinking about it. I'm considering trying out for the club team, but I still don't know if I want to or not. I might just do intramurals with some buddies. So that's like kind of rec league. I've just been injured a lot, and the recovery is just so brutal. So I'm still considering it.
But you still love soccer.
I do, yes.
Yeah, so anytime you get a chance to play is awesome. Okay. Angel says, "Oh my gosh, the lovely couple, so happy for them. You guys are loved." And then Hillary says, "Young love is the best." C. Mosier says, "Are you answering questions from YouTube?" I am answering questions on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram that were pre-submitted, and Facebook. So 4 platforms. Let's see. Pollyanna says, "I usually watch you in the evenings and not live, but I've watched since the Quints were born. Best wishes." And then Christiane, I'm a little farther away from the screen. It's hard to see it. Hi, everyone. Greetings from Germany. Love to you all. Okay, we're going to go over to Facebook. M says, "Hello to the beautiful, happy, engaged couple." Hi. Hi from South Carolina. Congrats on the engagement. Okay, next question is, okay, we did these. Okay, Whitney Hunter says, "Do they need a place to live after getting married? My sister and brother-in-law live in the area. But you guys are going to move up north, so you don't need a place to live." But thank you, Whitney, for thinking of them. Natalie says, "Congratulations on your future wedding. Do you plan to start a family soon?" I forgot the word soon was in there. How's that?
No, not
No.
soon.
Not soon.
Not
We are
soon.
going to focus on our education,
I like that.
our marriage,
I
and
like
just our
that.
relationship, because we are young, and I think it would be very selfish to have a kid right away.
I think you guys are smart and very realistic and putting your education in each other first as
Definitely.
top priority in your
We got
relationship.
lots of time.
Yeah.
I agree. You've got
Got
time.
plenty of time.
Yes. And I had a couple people ask that question. So that is the answer on that question. Caitlin asks, "Are the Quints excited for springtime and the wedding?" They are. I don't think it's really hit them that their brother's getting married. I think Tatum has been a part of our lives for over 3 years now. So it's just kind of this natural part of an evolving relationship is marriage. And so I think they're just excited to be around Tatum. They've not really asked questions much besides.
I think the girls have been realizing, they keep asking me like all the time.
Oh, okay.
They're like, "Tatum gets to be our older sister now, right?" They were like, "We get an older sister." And then I remember she said that, and Lily goes, "I've never had an older sister before." And then I remember she said that, and Lily goes, "I've never had an older sister before." And Lily said that, and I was like, well, technically you have
2 older
but,
sisters.
yeah, it was pretty funny. But I think
That's cute.
Daisy's the one making the biggest connection, because she's like, she can teach us how to braid and all that
Oh,
stuff.
that's
And
sweet.
I was like, yeah.
Daisy's very intuitive, so she notices things I think that the other siblings don't. And they really do look up to you. And that's sweet though that they view you as an older sister. I never thought about it that way, that's how they see things.
I think that's how we explained it to them too.
Yeah.
Was kind of like, "I'll be like your sister now, like a sister-in-law." Yeah.
They don't understand sister-in-law. It's kind of a weird concept to me to have kids old enough to get married, but then to have siblings that are so young, like that age gap is still weird at times when I think about it, because it's like I feel like I had you and Landon, and that was like our family, and then it's like, and then the Quints.
Yeah.
So it really changed it up. So we are excited to have Tatum join us and be officially a part of our family on August 2nd. It's going to be so fun. Okay, we're going to see if I can, and if you guys see questions that you want to take or that you read, the ones up here on the phone on Facebook, they come in really fast. So sometimes I have to scroll back to read them.
Okay.
But the ones on YouTube are easier to read. Angel asked or said, I think they mentioned getting married in her backyard. Yes, we're excited. Renee asked, Tatum, do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a younger brother and a younger sister. So it's a much smaller family, but
I like small families.
yeah.
That was what I liked.
We wanted to have 3.
Yeah, we still would have your siblings.
My brother is 16 and my little sister's 14. So they're getting pretty old. It's so weird.
They're not little
I know.
anymore. Young teenagers. And we love their family. I'm excited to get to know your siblings a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I've only met them like a handful of times and I don't know them that well. But I feel like I know your mom. Like she's very like personable and easy to talk to and down to earth. So I'm excited to get to know her mom better too. Okay. Next question. Okay, we already covered the honeymoon question. We've already talked about how many kids. This question. How many kids, if you could pick, how many kids would you want to have?
I think we talked about it before, but we're like, we kind of need an even number for Disneyland, so nobody has to ride on rides alone.
Even numbers, so that everybody has a buddy. So you guys are thinking like 10 kids.
2, 4, 10 was kind of what I was thinking.
No, they do not want 10 kids. 2 or 4 kids. So everybody's got a buddy. That was my game plan, was 4. Then everyone would have a buddy and a best friend. Like the 2 older ones could be buddies and the 2 younger ones could be buddies. And then each older kid would be in charge of a little kid. Yeah, that was a good plan. Will all the blended family be there? Is a question from Facebook. Yes. Yep. So we'll have Skylar and his family and extended family and cousins there and aunts and uncles. And Dad has a really big family. So you've got a lot of cousins. You have a lot of second cousins and a lot of them are local. So a lot of people will probably come. Yeah. And then I have one sister. So our family is smaller that way, but we're really close to our cousins. So they'd be your second cousins. So some of them may be coming, but as far as like our invite list, we kept it kind of small because we didn't want to overwhelm everybody in your backyard, but we're excited to see everybody. Okay. Will you have all of the Quints in your wedding is Susan Marie's question.
Yes, we will. I think the girls are going to be flower girls and then the boys will be the ring bearers. So
are they actually going to carry the ring? Is that like a thing?
Yeah. You like
what do they do nowadays?
Pillow,
okay.
I think.
And you like tie the ring on there? Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Who's more responsible?
I don't know.
We'll just put dummy rings.
They'll be responsible.
I don't know.
We'll just put dummy rings.
And then you have to stick it out of your pocket.
Exactly.
Like, here you go. That's smart. That's clever. Libby asks, where did you find your wedding dress, Tatum?
I found it at a really cute place up in Orem. I think it's called Sweetheart Bridal, but they had a ton of really, really pretty options. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's super cute. I love it.
Have you seen her wedding dress?
She won't let me.
It's bad luck.
I
It's
know.
supposed to be a
I
secret.
keep trying to trick her into showing me, but she won't fold.
Tatum's
No.
smart.
My best friend actually picked out my wedding dress.
Really?
Yeah, because she looked through it and I was like, I don't know if that would look good on me. She was like, just try it on. So thank goodness.
So on a whim, you tried it on.
It was the first dress I tried on.
Really?
And that was it.
What did it feel like when you tried it on?
It fit me perfect already, which was so weird. Because usually they have to do like the clips on the back, but they didn't have to clip it or anything.
You were like, this is
I
the
was like,
one.
maybe this was made for me. Maybe this is a sign that this is the
one. So how many stores did you go to? Just the one? Then you found it?
We went to 2. But
Okay.
we tried on that one, and then they were like, we can't hold it. So they put pressure on it.
That's terrible.
I know. So we're running
To
to the
make
other
the
store,
sew.
and we looked through, and I was like, none of these measure up. None of these are even close.
So you said yes to the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Somebody just said 4 is a good number. 4 is a good number. Looks like we've got some spammers. Sorry, I've got chat on the other line that kind of is deleting spammers as we go. We've had a lot of spammers from India actually in the last month.
Weird.
I don't know why.
Who knows?
I don't know, but some weird, a couple of guys actually. Linda says, congratulations from Houston, Texas. Anita asks, Jamie, will you be filming some of the wedding, please? That's really up to Tatum and what she decides. I'm just going to do whatever she decides to do because I really want to keep it about the two of you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we'll let you know what we decide. Okay, next question is from Susan. Do you have an Amazon wish list so we can send you a gift? We do. So we'll link that. Let me actually put that in my notes. Amazon link. And Tatum will be updating it and adding to it. So you can check out things that are on their wish list. Amy, okay, we already asked that one, answered that one. Adeline, how is life as a fiance? That's fun to say.
I know.
It's been pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
Nothing really changed for me. I'm kind of just sitting around, and I don't know. Tatum, has it been any different for you?
Lots of wedding planning. This guy does nothing. I just send him things. I'm like, what's your opinion? He's like, whatever one you like more. I'm like, okay.
He's a smart man.
I just
Whatever
give her
you
the
like.
thumbs up.
Yeah, whatever you, and reassurance. Whatever you like
Uh-huh.
is great. What kind of like aesthetic or like idea as far as like wedding are you wanting to plan and are you planning?
We're kind of doing like a fairy tale themed wedding, sort of. Just kind of magical, but it'll be fun because I think you've seen our Damascus house,
Yes.
our backyard. It's super pretty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And they're redoing the whole thing.
we've been moving a lot of dirt.
I love it. I'm excited to see this backyard. So it's going to be a
Mhm.
backyard wedding and it just sounds sweet. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But like, is planning a wedding more work than you thought, or is it about as much as you thought?
It's not a ton. My mom's mostly doing everything
It's
because
super helpful.
she has like an idea in her head of how she wants it to look, and I'm not super picky about it, and neither is Shayden. So we've like given her a few ideas, and then I just help her put stuff together.
I like it.
So we have like a caterer and everything. We don't have to worry about that, which is nice. It's
I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it all turns out. Let's see. Oh, I already covered that one. Okay. I'm just crossing off these questions. A lot of them were the same questions, so I have to be like, oh yeah, we already did that one. Jamie, do you have your dress for the wedding yet? No, I need to get to it. We'll circle that one as a to-do. Kimmy asked, when is the wedding? They're getting married August 2nd. Dottie White, will it be later in the day so that you can have the fairy like twinkle lights? I love Dottie. She's so sweet. She's been watching all 7 years. She's so
Really?
sweet. She sent the kids, the Quints, like these matching outfits that were so cute. So like she's been watching forever. What time of day are you wanting to have your wedding?
We're having it in the afternoon, kind of later in the evening, but it'll be pretty. My mom ordered these like circle lights, sort of. So we're gonna hang those in the trees
That'll be
as
so
you walk
pretty.
through. It'll be super nice.
I'm excited to see this backyard.
And we fixed our fountain this morning because the old owners had left behind their fountain and it was broken, but we found out how to fix it. So that we'll have a fountain, which will be cool.
I'm excited. It sounds so pretty. Renee Cook asked, do you all want twins?
I mean, only one pregnancy, so that's not too bad.
You can just be done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I always said twins would be easy, which I think they would.
I think it would be easy if you were helping and doing half the work.
Yeah.
Then that would
I
be
mean, compared to
easy.
quintuplets,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's a walk in the park.
And I've just said, like, when Shayden and Landon were younger, I was like, whoever you end up marrying, like, never ever
Ever.
mention or compare
Well,
quintuplets
my
for
mom had quintuplets.
ever. That's not gonna go well. Not gonna go well.
Oh
with
yeah,
your
I'll
wife.
call you and I'll tell you.
And I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll call you and say,
And twins would not be easy. That was a joke. Twins would not- Any baby is hard.
And like, I think the only thing that would be like, it would still be just harder with twins is like when one baby cries, they both cry, but they don't know why they're both crying. The one's just crying because the other
And
one's
when they
crying.
team up, like when the boys used to like flip their cribs and stuff.
be
like the-
naughty,
the
yeah.
Twin, like
Twinning
they
is
have
like a
twice as
thing.
many ideas.
And
They're bad.
they sound like a good idea, but they're bad ideas. Like one time I told the boys that they like couldn't play in the water with the hose, and they had these little squirt guns that they couldn't play outside and play in the water with their little squirt guns. So I think they were like 2 or 3. So they just took those same guns and they found mud. They didn't turn the hose on, but they just found mud and they squirted all up in their little like squirt gun things. And then they went into their room and just squirted them inside the house. But it was all over the ceiling, the walls, the bedding, the floor. Twins are weird. I don't think you guys are gonna have twins.
No, it's
one
not
at a
in our
time is
family
the
at
best.
all,
That's
yeah.
good.
I always tell her.
And
it's
they don't
genetic.
run in our
I
family.
always tell her
No.
it's genetic. They're
No.
not.
No, they were infertilities. So y'all aren't gonna have twins.
Mhm.
I have great uncles that are identical twins, but with that, that's not genetic. When they're identical, it's not genetic.
Mhm.
If they're fraternal, that's genetic, and that would come
Really?
from you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So then you're good.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, she's good. You're
I ain't
good
gotta
to
worry
go.
about this.
Yeah, no, you have nothing to worry. Okay, Renee says, God bless you all. She's from South Carolina. When is the engagement? It is August 2nd. Okay, we just answered that one. When is the wedding? When is the wedding? Terry asked, do your quints still have food allergies? Are the quints going to be in the wedding? Yes, 3 out of 5 still have their food allergies. Lincoln is outgrowing his, so that's good. Excuse me. And they are going to be in the wedding. Tatum just talked about the girls being flower girls and the boys as little ring bears. And I hope the boys are well behaved. Fingers crossed.
We promise crepes they will be.
Angel asks, can we know more about Tatum's favorite things? What are some of your favorite things?
Ooh, Dr. Pepper's up there. It's
Yes.
There's no better beverage.
I'm with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best.
I don't know what kind of favorite things. My favorite color is green.
Like what shade of green?
Like a dark forest green.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like your wedding color?
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Got it.
Yep.
Forest green.
Mhm.
Okay. Favorite food?
My favorite food is ham fried rice.
What is that?
It's so good. I don't even, my mom makes it.
Fried rice with ham?
Fried rice
Diced?
with ham, diced ham.
Okay.
It's so good.
I'm gonna have to.
I think you've had it a couple
I have.
times.
It's really good.
And it's good.
Yeah, just ham, eggs,
Yeah.
rice, and
It's super cheap
Yeah.
too, like to
Ooh.
make. So I recommend.
Favorite dessert?
Oh, I don't even know. My favorite dessert, probably brownies.
Yeah.
it's a good.
Do you have a good brownie recipe?
I just use the box. I can't.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I told you she's down to earth. She's great. Renee says yes, Dr. Pepper is the best. I agree.
Mhm.
I really like Dr. Pepper Zero.
Mhm.
That one has been my go-to lately, but I'll never pass down a Dr. Pepper, whether it's fully loaded or not. Like it's just good.
And the creamy coconut, you
I
can't
know, right?
can't go wrong.
I didn't know if I liked it at first because it tasted like cotton candy to me,
Oh, really?
like super sweet.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's good. What about you, Shayden? Favorite color?
It was blue, but she converted me to green.
To green.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you decorate your house, are you going to use greens?
We're gonna use kind of a mix. I mean, we have some blues, we have some greens, just like super homey colors.
What would you say your style is when it comes to decorating?
Everything that I've looked at in the like little caption, it always just says like farmhouse, so probably that. It's
Okay. And sometimes your style changes and evolves with
Mhm.
time, and so it's fun. That's good.
So we're just looking for staple pieces right now.
Mhm.
Okay. Where do you see yourselves 5, 10, and 20 years from now? Love you all, from Joni's Gentle Rise.
So 5 years, probably starting our big kid careers.
Mhm. Get the
That'll be
real
cool.
jobs.
Mhm.
I
10 years.
think we'd probably be starting a family around
Mhm.
then. Yeah.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
10 years down the road.
Gives us yeah.
And it gives you guys time to do the things you want to do as a couple too, and to grow together.
Well, and I want to spoil my kids, so I
Yeah.
gotta have money.
Tatum is a big fan of stability before we have.
I love
have
that.
kids, so
Smart. And 20 years. You'll be how old? 40-ish?
40. Yeah.
I don't even know.
You haven't thought 20 years.
We'll still be raising
parents,
our kids,
yeah.
yeah. But I mean,
I'd like to have a good careers, have a maybe a house by
Mhm.
then would be.
maybe a houseboat in
cool.
Powell, that'd be cool.
Dream big, I say.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Somebody says fried rice is what I had a lot growing up, and brownies are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I don't know why the comments are like frozen over here on Facebook. Sometimes that happens. That's weird. Okay. Okay, we covered those questions. All right. If you guys have any more questions for these two between YouTube and Facebook, we'll do our best to read them. Shayden, what is your favorite dessert?
Oh, that's hard. I really like brownies and cookies. Kind of just like warm desserts are kind of my
Okay.
favorite.
Warm desserts.
These are my favorite. But if I could choose one specific one, the Chili's lava cake
Oh my god.
is my go-to.
Yeah, that
We'll-
is
we'll go to
good.
Chili's and I'll take her and I'll eat the whole thing.
We only go for the lava
We
cake.
only
I go
for
for
the
that and the chips and dip.
The chips.
It's good.
So good.
Yeah. I'm
And
like,
their
"Can I
Dr.
just-"
Pepper's so good.
I know.
It's
Why
like
is
so
it better?
crispy. I don't
Yes.
know.
And like the ice crunches
Uh-huh.
just right.
It's
I
and they're
like
always
her.
like they always give me like 3 refills and I feel kind of bad. But
I
it's
wouldn't.
fine.
Aren't they free refills?
Yeah,
You
they
buy
are.
one and you get as many as you
Mhm.
want. But you get your money's worth. It's
Mhm.
good.
Exactly.
Joni says, I work at Dollar Tree. All I see is green. That's funny. Chris says Lehigh Mills has the best box brownies, especially their mint ones.
Ooh.
But what is your
You love
favorite?
mint
I
brownies.
Mint
do. I
brownies.
like your mint brownie recipe.
Mhm.
Those are good.
Because it's not too minty. It's really chocolatey.
It's super
so
rich. You make it with like fudge sauce. That's the secret. For those that have tried them over the years, the secret is in the sauce, but it's just like pure chocolate fudge.
Mhm.
Okay, Renee asks, question for all. What is the best thing you can cook? Shayden.
I can't cook a lot of things, but there's a few things that like I cook consistently that I'm pretty good at.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at cooking eggs. I would say like eggs, chicken, and steak. Those are the three that I'm
Hey,
probably best
Pretty
at.
protein
Mhm.
staples as
you-
a soccer
yeah.
player.
Yeah. And eggs are always going to be pretty cheap, so that's
Except
a
for
great
right
thing.
now.
Yeah,
They
right
went
now
down,
they're
right?
Oh, did
went
they?
They're
down?
cheap. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Maybe I'll
get
start buying eggs
you can
again.
get like 60 eggs at Walmart for like $13 again. And for a while it was
Wow.
30. They're like half the price they were. They finally went down.
Because I
It was
just stopped
awful.
buying eggs, and
Yeah.
then Grandma Smith has chicken, so I
Yeah.
would just get eggs from her.
Mhm.
I'll start buying eggs again
Yeah, it
then.
would.
That's good to
It
know.
used to be like 50, it was over 50 cents per egg for a
That's
while.
crazy.
Bad.
And that was at Walmart for the
Wow.
cheap bread.
I know.
like,
I
yeah.
shop at Walmart. They're the best.
Mhm.
Okay, those are your top 3 things you can
That I
cook.
cook. Yeah. Tatum, what are you good at cooking?
When I was in college, I didn't cook super extravagant meals because it's so hard to cook for only one person.
Yeah, I'm like, you're
Mhm.
so busy working and going
Yeah.
to school, you're not cooking as much as
So
you
I just
probably would
meal
otherwise.
prepped everything. Like I would meal prep enchiladas probably twice a month.
Makes good.
So
The enchiladas are good.
So you're a meal prep kind of girl.
Mhm.
Smart.
Mm.
What are some things you meal prep?
I've meal prepped ham fried rice, I think twice. I meal prepped enchiladas a couple times. I would make muffins so I could eat them on the way to work.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
smart.
Yeah, because we're not good at eating breakfast. We always forget, or we're too lazy. So it's either
Mhm.
So
a
neither of
granola
you
bar
are
or
big
something like
breakfast
that.
eaters. You're not, Tatum?
Yeah. Well, I would just wake up so early that I didn't have time to eat breakfast
Mm-hmm.
because I would just open at my job. So
And where were you working?
I was working at the
breakfast?
Starbucks on campus.
Very
So
nice.
we only opened at 7, so it wasn't that early, but like it
That's
felt really early.
Well, because you got to get up, you got to get ready,
And
you
then I
got to
gotta
be
walk
awake.
over there.
Walk too.
Oh.
Mhm.
So that is an early morning, though.
Yeah.
You have to be there at 7, but you had to be up before that.
Yeah.
I'm more of an oatmeal kind of girl, and I hate the taste of oatmeal, but I don't like eating breakfast. So
Mhm.
you can like drink that out of a cup on your way to,
Yes, you
Which
can.
is super nice.
yeah. Okay. I think those were the questions as far as what are the best things you can cook. What are your plans for the honeymoon? You guys talked about going on a cruise.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that's our
And Tatum doesn't like surprises when it comes to trips.
She
so that
doesn't
she
like
knows what-
surprises at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not even good
Uh-uh.
surprises?
No, I
They stress
just
her out.
yeah, I just like knowing what's going on.
Yeah,
I
like-
feel left out.
Everyone knows the surprise but me.
Uh-huh. Like when Shayden told me everybody knew he was proposing that night, I was like, and you didn't tell me? Like
Yeah. So she doesn't like gifts because she just the second she knows that I know what it is, she just pesters me about it all day long.
And Tatum is a good gift giver. Like you
Yes.
love giving gifts.
Yeah.
it's so hard to keep it a secret though.
Yeah.
I bought Shayden's birthday gifts literally this morning and all day I've been wanting to tell him so bad.
She's got a month. She's got to keep it a secret.
I just need to hide it so I forget what it is.
Can we see your ring?
Oh yeah, of course.
I
Do you
don't
want me
know
to
if they've
just hold
seen
to
it.
the-
It's so pretty. And is it an emerald?
It's green moissanite.
It's so pretty.
I'll show
And where did you guys get it from?
we got it from
From the-
7 Oak.
Yeah, Seven Oaks Jewelry.
So Seven Oaks Fine Jewelry.
Yeah, they were really awesome. They
Mhm.
super inviting. It's family run, and they're
Mhm.
just great people. Helped us out, and gave us ton of options for budget, the style I was looking for. I went in there with zero knowledge
Of
of
wedding rings.
anything. I thought I was gonna go in there and pick a ring and buy it, but no, I ended up custom making one, and it was a great business. They source everything, so they have like the best deals, like super cheap, and it was awesome. It was-
And who did you work with over there?
I can't quite remember.
Brooklyn.
I was going
think
to say Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
is the name
I
that comes to
also
mind.
worked
It was
with her
Brooklyn.
older brother the first day I was there.
Okay, so if you go into Seven Oaks Fine Jewelers, ask for Brooklyn. She was wonderful to work with.
Mhm.
And Tatum had an idea of what she wanted as far as a ring. And so Shayden went in with at least some general knowledge of
Yeah.
what she wanted.
What type of stone she wanted, what shape, all that stuff. But then I kind of made one and then brought her in at the last second to make sure everything was what she
Mhm.
wanted. So
Smart man.
yes,
I know you don't want to pick a colored stone without seeing if I wanted a colored stone.
because I really like the green one
Mhm.
or blue one because they were both really pretty. But I was also like, this is going to be a very big purchase right before we get married, so maybe I bring her in on this.
So it's what
Yes.
she wants. That's
Mhm.
smart. Okay. Next question. Pollyanna's World says, do not deprive a person the joy of giving. I agree with that. Rose Gray says, watching from Chicago. I don't know why the comments are frozen over on Facebook. I can't figure out why that is. I don't know if it's because I like tapped on the screen. Oh, there they are. Lots of comments. Okay, we missed all of those. I was trying to read those. Oh no. Sorry, guys. There were a lot of comments. Okay,
We're caught.
now we are caught up, and now we can see the comments coming in over on Facebook. Okay, that was weird. So I guess if I tap the screen, then it pauses comments.
Interesting.
I did not know that. Now I know. Okay, so if you have questions, our Facebook viewers, and I have not answered your questions, you can ask them. You can ask them now. Beautiful rings is what Gail says.
One of them was my promise ring that Shayden actually got in Norway.
Yes.
I don't know. Did I know that?
I don't know. I
I don't
remember her
either.
showing you guys at like a family
Mhm.
dinner. But yeah, in Norway, Josh and we went and looked at every jeweler we could find.
So in
And
Norway, you went and looked
yeah, we looked
at
all
jewelry,
yeah,
at rings.
it's pure sterling silver from Norway.
I love that. So
Mhm.
our Norwegian friends, her promise ring is all the way from Norway.
Mhm.
One of the questions came in, who is going to be your best man?
Best man is going to be my buddy Josh,
Josh.
who was in a few vlogs years and years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You guys took your Norwegian trip because his
Yeah.
mom is from Norway, his dad is from Brazil,
yeah.
and
So
he's
he was-
American.
Yeah, so he was living there to get his dual citizenship. And
That's
I
really
was
cool.
like,
I'll come.
I'll come visit. Yeah, so I booked a flight and it was so worth it. It was so much fun.
Gail says, can we see your promise ring? Can you hold up the promise ring
Yeah.
a little bit better? You
Here's
can see
the
it.
promise ring. It's just like a silver band with the little like designs on it.
Mhm.
It's so pretty.
It's really pretty.
And we already, will you have pets and what kind is Bernadette's question?
I want to have puppies.
Puppies. I'm more of a dog person. Are you more of a dog
Mhm.
person or a cat person?
More of a dog
You-
person.
you
I'm allergic
are-
to
you're-
cats.
Me
you're a
too.
crazy
Really?
dog
Yeah.
person.
Oh,
I'd have a cat, but I can't. Are you allergic to Millie at your
a
dad's
little
house?
bit.
She's spunky.
I'm like a normal dog person.
Well, like she was like, "Are you a cat or a dog?" And you're like, "I'm more of a dog person. You are completely a dog person."
Samantha asked, are you going to get your hair trimmed before the wedding?
I will.
Or do you want
yes.
long hair?
No, I'm gonna get another haircut. I went and got a haircut right before the engagements, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. I felt like my sideburns are like a lot longer than I wanted them to be, but I mean, it's a lot shorter than it was, so I like it. And for the summer too, it's so hot.
It's so hot. My hair's been up like every single day. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Laura on YouTube asked, is Landon in the wedding? I'm going to scroll back to questions.
You can scoot in a little bit more.
Yes.
What advice do you have for young people wanting to wait until marriage for physical intimacy? Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
I think it's best reserved until after you're married,
Yeah.
so you can grow together as a couple.
I think it's important to set clear boundaries too, and I think it's also based on individual couples where you are in life. I mean, it's really up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with too. So
Good answer. I like it. Okay, lots of questions. When I pause, I miss all the questions that come in. Okay, now we're caught up on Facebook. So if you've got questions now, we can read them. We asked about haircuts. We talked about best man. We talked about Landon's going to be in the wedding. Renee Cook asked, when are your birthdays?
My birthday is March 13th.
and mine is July 28th. So
Coming up.
So we've
4
got
weeks-
birthdays
4 weeks
and
from today.
yeah, your birthday and then the wedding and then the next day after is Landon's birthday.
I know.
Yeah, poor kid.
It's a lot to celebrate. No, he's going to be happy
Mhm.
because he's going to get to eat good food and be with family and friends
Get
and
food, and then the next day get presents.
I know he's just going to be
Exactly.
spoiled the whole month of August. So
Mhm.
it works out pretty good for him. Yeah, it's good. Where can we find the link for gifts is the question. I will put a link right after we're done in the video. I'll put a link in the comments for the Amazon wish list that they've started. Rita says, congratulations from Albany, New York. Marty says, my birthday is August 5th. You can celebrate that too. We'll be celebrating you too. We'll be thinking of you on March 5th or August 5th. Sorry, your birthday's in March. I've had a lot of Dr. Pepper. But it was good. Who is the officiant or pastor that's going to marry you to?
I'm gonna ask one of my uncles.
I
So that'll
love
be
that.
super fun. He's an awesome guy. You would love him.
Your dad's side, your mom's
My
side?
dad's side.
Cool. I'm excited.
It'll be fun.
I'm excited to get to meet them. Best man gets the rings and the ring bearer gets fake rings. Oh, is
Yeah.
that how it's
Good
done?
to know. Good to know.
Good to know.
I don't know if I trust Josh with them either, though. I don't.
Maybe we'll give them to Talia.
Yeah.
We'll give them to
Your best friend's pretty
Yeah.
responsible.
Yeah, she can carry them.
Was it Samantha that just said her birthday is March 13th too?
Oh, that's so funny.
And somebody else just said Tatum is my grandmother's birthday.
That's so
two other
cool.
people with that same birthday.
They're all twinning.
I know. You're tripleting because
I
there's
know,
3 of
it's
you.
tripleting.
What will Shayden wear is Martha's question.
I need to figure that out. I've got to go get a suit pretty soon here.
What color of suit?
I think we decided on gray.
There you
A
go.
gray suit.
Gray's like a more modern color.
Mhm.
It'll look
And then he
good.
still kind of stands out.
I agree. Okay, comments are coming in. Oh, they're going so fast. Any family wedding traditions you're doing? That's a good question.
It is.
Oh, I don't think so. Just like the classic wedding traditions.
We still, like, with the ring bearer stuff, we don't know everything that's supposed to happen in a wedding.
I don't know
so we're
either
kind
because
of
we
just-
didn't have one at
just going
Yeah.
with it.
ours. Like
It's
Tania and
also-
her sister were our flower girls, your
Yeah.
cousins,
And
but
since we're the oldest in each family, no one's like
done it before.
yeah, nobody's done
Yeah.
it before, or at least
So it's
recently.
really whatever
so-
you guys decide
Mm-hmm.
to do. Were there any traditions your parents did that, like, what about like
No.
something borrowed, something blue? Did your mom do anything like that?
I don't think she did.
Mom do anything like
I
that?
don't think she did, but I mean, I'm wearing my mom's jewelry that she
Okay.
wore on her wedding
Well,
day.
that's
so
okay. So that's
yeah.
a new tradition.
So that's a new tradition is we're gonna be wearing
That's sweet.
wearing the same earrings and necklace.
That's
But
sweet.
I think everything else is just pretty standard.
Yeah.
What about like a garter? Is that like a thing?
No, we're not doing
No?
that.
Okay.
No, we're not.
We don't have to watch that. Okay. I like
No.
that. Like even still in like some Mormon weddings, people still do it. So
Mhm.
I didn't know.
I know. I just
I'll
You
wear
didn't feel
one.
comfortable.
you can wear
Shayden-
I'll
one.
wear one.
Shayden's gonna do it.
Shayden will wear it. I always thought that was a weird tradition.
Uh-huh.
We've got people tuning in, just hopping on, Denise. Hi. Usually the brother-in-law is the brother is the best man. In our case, my husband wanted his college roommate. That's cool.
Mhm.
Lannon's a little young, and
True.
so
I think Josh would probably be able to write a better speech too.
oh, that's
And
true.
Landon will be one of the groomsmen, so he'll be a part of like
Yeah.
the planning and the hangouts and all that stuff. And then also, I wouldn't want him to feel stressed at the wedding, trying to like.
He's kind of a
Yeah.
shy kid.
Yeah. So I think that'll be easy for him. And I think the groomsman, the best man's supposed to plan like the.
I was gonna
Bachelor.
get to that
Yeah.
question.
And I was like, I don't
Landon
know.
wouldn't know what to plan
Yeah.
besides, do you want to play video games?
It's like we
That's
go
probably
bowling.
what
Like,
we do,
yeah.
but-
I like it.
Mhm.
I like it. Okay, we had a longer question. Let me see if I can go back. Oh, the bows and ribbons you get from your shower, you put all together on a plate. That's what you can use for your bouquet.
Oh, that's cute.
Deborah asks, will Chad's kids come? I hadn't really thought about that. Probably.
Yeah.
They're invited.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Chad's planning on coming. So they're invited, but they live about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away. So it just depends on their availability and what they have going on. Tammy's tuning in from Ontario, Canada. I was going to ask you guys, are each of you going to do a bachelor and a bachelorette party the night
Mhm.
before? So you're still going to
Yeah.
do that tradition.
I'm doing a slumber party.
I love it. That's what my cousins and I did, and my
Uh-huh.
sister. And it was like really sweet. It was really fun. But at the same time, it was
Mhm.
like kind of sad because it was like your last time together. I don't know why. It's like that shift where things
Yeah.
change. Like we still hung out and did stuff, but it's just different after that. Julie asked, how many bridesmaids and page boys or flower girls? How many
I
bridesmaids?
have 4 bridesmaids.
So I have 4 groomsmen because we
Mhm.
want it to be even.
So your brothers will be a part. Is your little brother going to be a part of his?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So 3 flower girls, 2 page boys. Is that what they're called?
I guess I have no
They're not
idea.
called flower boys. Ring bears.
Yeah.
Ring
Ring
bears.
bears.
That's gonna be fun. If you were both the oldest, you could start traditions for all of your siblings.
That's
That is
true.
true.
Mhm. I'm excited
Um,
to help plan their weddings.
You're gonna help plan their wedding. This would
Uh-huh.
be so fun. Okay, comments are coming in. My daughter just got married June 14th at a Highland cow farm. It was magical. I would die.
That would be
That
so
would be amazing.
fun.
Where was that at? Like Highland
Mhm.
cows are like
They're so
big dogs.
cute.
I just like want to hold them. I got to pet one on my birthday and it was like the best birthday
I
ever.
know. I want one as a pet.
Do you know who has them every once in a while? And they bring them down at the
Mhm.
store. Oh, they're on the boulevard. It's like a home furniture store.
Oh,
Do you
really?
know?
I'm not
I think
sure.
I forget. Dang, that's bad advertising. I can't think of the name of the store. But around Halloween time, they had Highland cows that you could just go get your picture taken with them and pet them and feed them. And they would feed them like animal crackers, like the little cookies.
Oh my god.
And they would eat them and they were so cute.
That's
Pamela
so
says my
cute.
son's 25th birthday is August 2nd.
Oh, fun.
It's so dang hot in August, just saying.
Mm-hmm.
A couple I know had 18 bridesmaids.
My god.
Wow, that's a lot.
I don't think we know 18 people.
Instead of a garden, do an anniversary dance and give a bouquet to the couple married the longest out of all your guests. Oh, is
That's
that
cute.
are you gonna do like a bridal toss with your flowers? I know that's a
Yeah.
tradition people
I
do.
was gonna have a bouquet to throw and then a bouquet that I dedicate to my mom.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So all the single ladies, they
Yep.
go to the
All the single
all
ladies.
the single
I
ladies.
bet Josh will get in there.
Really?
Josh would probably, I wouldn't be surprised.
Josh is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Okay. Christy says it's nice to see two people in love, determined for their future and getting married young. Stephanie says put bows and ribbons on paper plates to use as a bouquet for your rehearsal. Are you going to do a wedding rehearsal?
We are doing a rehearsal dinner.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's invited.
Okay.
So we'll just have pizza or something. It'll be easy. So
See,
if
I
anybody's
love
coming
you.
from out of town, they'll be
Their
able to
family's
eat.
so down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just said I'm catching that bouquet. So
Wait, that's Talia. She's watching.
Talia's her best friend watching that. Talia, it's for you.
I'll dedicate it to you. I'll turn around and just give it to her.
Well, I'm excited, you guys. I have been feeling so nostalgic over here with finding like all of these sweet pictures of Shayden. As I mentioned this at the beginning of the vlog, or at the beginning of the live, Tatum and Shayden had this great idea to post pictures side by side of when they were the same ages, as kind of a wedding display at the wedding. So I will probably share some of those pictures coming up here as I'm feeling all nostalgic and like letting go as you were growing up and, doing all these big milestone things. So anyway, but we are just so excited to welcome Tatum into our family officially. August 2nd, they are getting married. And we just couldn't love her any more than we already do. She's just great. Okay. Anything else the two of you want to say?
Not that I can think of. Yeah. I think we're going to link the registry. Also, any inspiration on things we should add on there. We have no idea what we'll need.
I know.
Hey.
Survive, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
any ideas?
You can leave them in the comments if you have suggestions for a couple just starting out in life. They're going to be going to school, working, anything helpful to add to a wedding registry as far as basics go. You can leave them in the comments. They can go back through and read through the comments, suggestions you have, any advice you have for young married couples. That would be lovely. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for coming and spending the afternoon with me, and
Of course.
thanks for
We'd
the
love to-
in and out
Yes.
fries any day. Those are so
Aw.
good. Marty says good luck with everything, wedding and your future. We love you guys. And I'm already seeing comments coming in over on Facebook. So you just keep those comments coming in after we end this video. Crock-pot. Do you have a crock-pot listed on your
I
registry?
have a crock
Yeah, he
pot.
has a
You
crock
do.
I
pot.
got one for
Mhm.
Christmas. 'cause I
Okay,
used it
what
up at
about
college.
an Instapot?
Oh, I don't know if we have.
Are you guys fans of Instapots?
Yeah.
My
Yeah, I think
mom
it's-
has one, but we only use it to make eggs.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
for hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
We'll
So
also
any
have
suggestions you
small
ladies
Yeah.
have?
storage space, so we're still trying to decide
Mhm.
how
And
big our kitchen is going to be.
Have you figured out where you're moving to yet? Like, have you found the rental you're going to
Not
rent?
quite.
Okay, so not quite sure yet. Rentals go pretty, you're going to
Not
rent.
quite.
Okay, so not quite sure yet. Rentals go pretty fast in the area that you guys are going to be living. And so they didn't want to look ahead too many months because they're usually not available
Yeah.
that far out. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're just going to keep it simple, but if you have any suggestions, that would be fabulous. Somebody said flashlights.
I think I added flashlights
Oh,
because
you
Jada
did?
said camping stuff.
That's what I like.
Uh-huh.
If I get remarried, when I get remarried, I'd like to get remarried. I want camping stuff because I gave it all to your dad because you guys went camping more than I did. And I was like, you guys can just have those for your house since you and the guys will go camping. But yeah, camping stuff. Air fryer. Angela says air fryer.
We have one on there.
We have that.
And like those little silicone liners so it doesn't get too messy.
Smart things. Tools.
We need to add some of
Tool
those.
set, yeah.
Mhm.
Tools. Okay. Well, you'll have fun after you
Yeah.
leave here. Great. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. And thank you for your continued support and love of our family. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See ya.
Bye.